Why are you so retarded? Why are you so retarded? Why? No, no, no. Like seriously, why are you so retarded? You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting the same result. You're doing the same thing over and over again and you want a different result. You're retarded. As humans, you're naturally like drawn towards things that make you feel good, and then you want to consistently like repeat them over and over and over and over and over again because it's just in your nature to keep doing things that make you feel good over and over and over again. There is a way to actually break out of that cycle, but before you learn how to actually break out of that cycle, you have to understand, why did you end up in that cycle? You know, we're creatures of habit, and I'm not gonna tell you to do some like bullshit like make your screen time XYZ, like download an app so your screen time can be XYZ. Bro, you can easily override that, bro. You can literally just go in your settings when you don't feel like following it and just like literally override it. Like it literally makes no difference. You feel what I'm saying? Some apps may have like some ways that you can override it, but like if you really wanted to do something, you'll do it. So I'm not gonna tell you nothing like that. You have to really just get to the underlying cause. But somebody on through the screen telling you this may not be the like end all be all solution. The end all be all solution is literally you. You have to sit there and talk to yourself about this. You have to sit here and keep your word. And in order to do that, you really have to just sit yourself down. You have to sit yourself down and have a long conversation with yourself. If you really think about it, you are the solution to your own problems. It's just that a lot of people don't like to sit in a room alone. You know what I mean? Um, the inability for a lot of people, the reason why a lot of people are unable to solve their problems is because they're incapable of sitting in a quiet room by themselves. I think that's like a quote from somewhere. Somebody said it. I forgot. I don't know. It went something like that. Basically, what that means is you are incapable of sitting by yourself and being real with yourself and breaking down things that may be hindering your growth, that may be hindering your push towards like whatever goal you may have at the time. um, you're you're failing to like really just take that problem, and it may be multiple problems, but you really would just want to sit down with yourself and take one problem and really break down and analyze, why is this a problem, how is this a problem, when did it start, what triggers this problem, you know what I'm saying? um, what made it stronger, what made the habit stronger, what is subconsciously leading me to this problem, and you'll find that, and another quote, you'll find that 50% of solving the problem is identifying the problem. So once you identify that problem and you're able to really pinpoint the things that are causing the said thing, then you're able to build towards a solution. You know what I mean? And building towards a solution isn't just a complete fix. Isn't just like you feel what I'm saying, snap your fingers and lo and behold, everything's fixed. No, that's not how it goes. But instead of like watching a video on like how to stop whatever bad habit it is, instead of like watching like whatever video, whatever, you'll have more personalized advice, more real advice that you have, you know, for yourself. That's something that you can actually apply like as soon as you stop whatever talk you're having. And I feel like that's a much more productive way towards stopping a bad cycle. You feel what I'm saying? Towards stopping your retarded ways. Once you identify the problem, once you figure out like different solutions for yourself, personalized solutions for yourself, then you actually have to take action and continue taking action. And what you have to be worried about from then on is not falling down, but picking yourself up faster than you fell down, and keeping on that persistence, and you'll see that like a long time, like as time goes on, bro, it'll be a piece of cake for you to stop the thing. You just have to be consistent in and sitting down with yourself and doing these things. I was watching 100 meters the other day, and the dude, it's like an anime movie, and the dude was like, if you truly want to escape your reality, the key is not the trying to truly escape your reality. The key to really truly escaping reality isn't to close your eyes and to imagine something else, or to just be somewhere else other than the real world. The real key to truly escaping your reality is to face the world head on, with the mindset, with the drive, with the passion, with the imagination, with the alignment of whatever reality you want to be in, and to move forward like that, because it'll allow you to give 100% into the present moment. It'll allow you to act in a way to where you are legitimately going to get that thing, and everything around you will start to align, whether it's meant to happen, or whether something along those lines is supposed to happen, shouldn't be your worries. It should be you acting in the way to where it is happening in the now, it is happening in the present, with your eyes wide open. It's kind of like you have to legitimately like see your reality. Like, you have to like ingest the reality you want. You have to like literally like live your reality. Like it's like that's just what is. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense. In order to escape your reality, you must face reality with your own reality. Think about that. Really think about that. Yeah, man. Stop beating yourself up. Life is filled with ups and life is filled with downs. But as long as you learn to not stay down, then you'll always be headed up. As long as you learn how to get back up faster than you fell, then you're always on the way up. It's like, imagine life is like this, right? Like a up and down. And then as soon as you go up, you fall down. But if you fall down, you keep falling out, you keep falling out. Even when you come up, you have to go up way longer than you did the last time. And then, because it'll always come down. It'll always learn to come down. But if you learn to get up faster than you fell down. So let's say you go get a success, then you got stuck in a rut. You feel what I'm saying? You repeated something, whatever. You just learn to get up a bit faster. Then you're still making progress. Even if you come back down, you're higher than when you was right here. You come back down, you learn to get back up a bit faster. And then over time, it's like kind of like when you see a stock market chart, it's kind of up and down, up and down, up and down, but it's on a trajectory of going up, and that's how you have to look at it. That's how you have to look at life. That's how you have to look at the cycles of like repeating mistakes over and over again. You're susceptible to repeating like negative things over and over again. But as long as you learn to get up faster than you fell down, then you can escape the cycle of being retarded. So yeah. What's up, Slowpoke? How you doing, man? What's up, Slowpoke? What's up, man?